Sorry, I had to make this video in beats because of my subscription on the recorder I'm using. Yeah, so now, like I was saying, the verified, you can only access the resources within this verified only if you are verified. You verified your email. So those are the routes. So now the next thing I went ahead to is creating this controllers. I created these controllers. Mind you, when I was installing the JWT, it helps me using the terminal. It helps me to set up this set up everything I need for this middleware. So this middleware, this verified middleware is just it comes with Laravel. The only thing I did to activate that, not only that, actually I had to include JWT, implement JWT and must verify. This must verify is actually for, that means any user must actually verify their email, like, so that I will be able to send them email verifications. You understand? And this JTW is just to implement the JWT that I installed. It's just for security, for token generations. So that is that on that. Also, this was actually provided, these two methods here was provided by when the package I used for the JWT. They provide, and I was instructed to add it to the user models. So that is that on this user model. Then going for, also when I generated, like I was saying, I generated two controllers, the hot controller and BRT controller. The hot controller only holds the few methods: the register methods, the login methods, the check to pull the user data, the send verification email. That's four methods within these hot controllers. So the BRT controller holds the CRUD, is just the CRUD functionality. So which is the index to pull the data, related to the data, the store. Let me zoom in a bit. So that is that. So I have the store index, I have the store method, I have the show to view a single item, I have the updates, and also I have the destroy, which is to remove or delete this thing. This code will be provided, the link to this repository will be provided alongside this video and the rest, and the documents I'll be sending over. So after creating that, I went ahead to creating this. Let me go back to my what's it called? Models. User model already exists. Comes with the Laravel. So I went ahead and created this model, the BRT model, which is connected, which is going to serve for the BRT DB. So I just included this method, the relationship method, eloquent ORM, so that in case a user can know, you can pull, if you call this method from anywhere, or the list, you will be able to have access to the user information. So it's just a relationship, between the user model and the BRT model. So that's that for that. So next, what I did was I went ahead and create my events, the 3 events as stated from the instructions. The 3 events are the BRT created, BRT deleted, and BRT updated, which I configured it. It's taking one parameters, that's the BRT object. It's going to take an object as a parameter. The 3 events actually taking an object as a parameter. The BRT created, deleted, and updated. So this all this now makes up the back end. Yeah, all this makes up the back end. So I think that is all on that. Yeah, I'll come back to this observer. So the config, I didn't do much here. Let me see. I didn't do much. Yeah, I didn't do much. All these ones are defaultly. Yeah, I did what I came. No, all this one came in while installing all the packages. So that's all. Yeah, and also I ran a command to install broadcast. That's the PHP Artisan broadcast install. So it's gonna generate this file. Yeah, so it's gonna generate this file. So I think that is virtually all in this path. Yeah, also let me go to the DB. I created migrations. Yeah, but this user migration comes with the application when you install Laravel, but I had to edit it and remove the unwanted schemas. So this was what I arrived at. Okay, the other migrations I created was this BRT migrations, which entails these informations. I'm sure you can see. So that is that. So I think that is all on that. Then this is the migration SQLite, the database SQLite that I referenced in the env file. So I was able to install a package which helps me to be able to read the information. So now let me run this. First of all, let me clear the DB. So I'm going to run artisan DB wipe. So this is going to clear all the information on the database. If we go back to the SQLite now, you will notice nothing is there. So now let me run PHP Artisan. Let me create the table migrates. So it's going to run the migrations. Yeah, so if we come back here now and reload, we will see all the migrations. We have the user and the BRT SQLite sequence. These are defaultly installed. Catch lock, all these are actually for Laravel itself. So now that is that. So this is the BRT table structure, and that is that. So let me close this. So now let me start my server. So I'm going to run PHP Artisan serve. Yeah, so this serve we kind of start the backend server. So not to forget, I'm using a local server. So let me start it, which is XAMPP. Let me start it as well, because without the PHP we won't be able to run anything PHP. I had to run it. I had to start this server, my local server, so that PHP will be able to run on my local machine. So now has been created. So let me go to the Postman. I'm going to test with Postman. Yeah, no, I don't need to test with Postman since we have a front end ready. So now let me say, first of all, I need to run a queue worker. Yeah, I need to start a queue work. So this, which is PHP Artisan, so that's for actually from my broadcast Artisan queue work. So it is ready to listen and yeah, processing job from the queue, from the default queue. So that is that. Let me just try and do this. No, then I do this. So this is for the front end and this is for the back end. Let me increase this. So this is this and this is this. So that is that. So the both servers